In 1924, we thought the Milky Way was the entire universe, until Edwin Hubble proved us wrong. What looked like a faint blur in the night sky was actually the Andromeda galaxy, bigger than our own and filled with over 1 trillion stars. That discovery shattered our place in the cosmos. And here's what most don't realize. Andromeda is coming. Slowly, silently, it's moving toward us, set to collide with our galaxy in a few billion years. So, how does it feel knowing the universe isn't just vast? It's in motion, and we're part of something far more epic than we imagined. Meet our galactic neighbor. There's a silent wanderer hanging in our night sky, so vast, so close, yet so quietly overlooked. You might have seen it without realizing, a faint smudge in the dark, barely noticeable to the naked eye. But that humble smudge, it's the Andromeda galaxy, the closest spiral galaxy to our own Milky Way. And it's not just a neighbor, it's a giant, bigger and more massive than our own galaxy. If you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take you over 2.5 million years to get there. That's not just distance, it's a time capsule. The light we see from Andromeda tonight actually left it during the time early humans were first learning to use tools. It's like looking through a cosmic window into the deep past. But Andromeda isn't just a relic, it's a message. A reminder that even in the vastness of the cosmos, we're not alone in the dark. Galaxies like ours aren't solitary islands floating aimlessly. We're part of a larger galactic family. And Andromeda? It's our sibling, slowly drifting closer every second. Isn't it wild that while we scroll through phones and binge-watch shows, entire galaxies are inching toward one another for a cosmic reunion? Size, distance, and visibility. Let's break down just how massive our neighbor really is. Andromeda spans about 220,000 light-years across. That's nearly double the size of the Milky Way. And within that spiraling colossus are over 1 trillion stars. Yes, trillion, with untold numbers of planets orbiting around them. Some astronomers even suggest it might contain twice the stars we have. And here's the incredible part. On a clear night, far away from city lights, you can actually see Andromeda with your own eyes. No telescope, no binoculars, just you in the night sky. What you're seeing, though faint, is the furthest object visible to the naked human eye. That fact alone makes it special, because without any tech or training, you're literally staring across time and space. Think about that. You're standing on a tiny planet, looking out across 2.5 million light-years. The light hitting your retina tonight left Andromeda when early ancestors of modern humans were first learning to stand upright. You're not just stargazing, you're time-traveling. It's not just a galaxy, it's a reminder that the universe is much, much bigger than our day-to-day worries. Structure and composition. You might think galaxies all look the same, a bunch of stars swirling in space, but Andromeda? It's got some serious style. This majestic spiral galaxy has a glowing central bulge, 2 massive arms that twist outward, and hundreds of smaller star clusters sprinkled throughout like cosmic confetti. Scientists estimate it has over 1 trillion stars, compared to the Milky Way's 200 to 400 billion. That's 5 times more stars lighting up its structure. It even has satellite galaxies of its own, just like we have the Magellanic Clouds. Andromeda's arms aren't just starry decoration. They contain countless planetary systems, star-forming nebulae, and possibly even black holes hiding deep inside. What's fascinating is that it isn't chaotic. It's organized beauty on a scale we can barely comprehend. Even the dust lanes, those darker regions cutting across the spiral arms, are essential. They're not voids, but rich with gas that could one day form new stars. It's like Andromeda is a living, breathing structure constantly creating, evolving, changing. From its bright, dense core to the wispy edges of its arms, every part of it tells a story billions of years old. History of discovery. Long before we knew what a galaxy even was, Andromeda had already made an impression. Ancient Persian astronomers wrote about a little cloud in the sky, one that didn't twinkle like the stars. That cloud was Andromeda, and for centuries that's all anyone thought it was, a fuzzy patch in our own galaxy. Then came 1924. Edwin Hubble, yes, the guy the telescope's named after, changed everything. Using a powerful telescope, he found variable stars inside Andromeda and measured their distance. What he discovered shocked the world. Andromeda wasn't inside the Milky Way at all. It was its own separate galaxy, millions of light-years away. This moment shattered our idea of the universe. Suddenly, the Milky Way wasn't the universe, it was just one galaxy in a cosmos full of them. Andromeda opened the floodgates to modern astronomy. It was the first galaxy we truly understood as being independent of our own, and it forever expanded our cosmic horizon. That fuzzy smudge? It forced us to rewrite everything we thought we knew, and in doing so, it made the universe feel both infinitely bigger and far more connected. Collision course with the Milky Way. Every second Andromeda is moving closer to us, about 68 miles per second. That means with every heartbeat, the distance between our galaxies shrinks just a little more. It's not a maybe, it's a cosmic certainty. Scientists predict that in about 4 billion years Andromeda and the Milky Way will collide. Not like a violent explosion though. Because space is so vast and stars are so far apart, most will simply drift past one another, dancing through gravity's pull. It's more of a slow-motion ballet than a demolition derby. Over time, this celestial interaction will stretch, twist, and eventually merge both galaxies into a brand new formation, Milkomeda or Milkdromeda, as some astronomers playfully call it. Earth might survive, the sun might still shine, but the night sky will change forever. If future humans or civilizations exist then, they'll look up and see skies ablaze with stars from both galaxies. It's wild to think that something as stable and constant as our galaxy is part of a much bigger story, one that's still unfolding. Our peaceful skies today? They're the calm before a magnificent billion-year storm. Possibility of life. What if we're not alone, even just one galaxy over? With over 1 trillion stars and potentially billions of planets, Andromeda might hold secrets we can't yet fathom. Some of those planets could sit in the habitable zone, the sweet spot where liquid water can exist. That's the first ingredient for life as we know it. And since Andromeda is older than the Milky Way, some of its stars have had a head start by billions of years. What if intelligent life evolved there long before humans ever lit their first fire? Or what if ancient civilizations rose and fell before we ever looked up? While we haven't found signs of life in Andromeda, we're only beginning to understand its vastness. Most of its planets are too far for us to study in detail, yet. But advancements in telescopes and interstellar tech could one day let us glimpse alien skies, distant oceans, or even civilizations waving back. Right now, it's all questions and wonder, but maybe that's the point. The search for life in Andromeda isn't just about science, it's about connection, about asking, are we really the only ones out here? The hidden skeleton of Andromeda. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but it holds everything together. Nearly 90% of Andromeda's mass is invisible, made of something scientists call dark matter. It doesn't emit light, it doesn't reflect it, and yet, it's everywhere, acting like a hidden skeleton that binds galaxies. We only know it exists because of what it does. Andromeda's stars rotate at speeds that shouldn't be possible if only visible matter existed. By all logic, those outer stars should have flung off into deep space by now, but they haven't. Something is keeping them tethered, and that something is dark matter. It's like a silent architect, shaping galaxies from the shadows. And here's what's even more fascinating. Andromeda's dark matter halo stretches far beyond its glowing arms, like an invisible shield. It might even be interacting with the Milky Way's own dark matter cloud as we speak. The more we study Andromeda, the more we realize it's not just about stars and light, it's about the unseen forces that define the universe. Think about that. Most of what exists in our closest neighbor is something we still don't understand. A cosmic transformation. As we continue to observe Andromeda, one question persists. What will happen to both galaxies once they collide? While this event is billions of years away, the concept of such a cosmic transformation is deeply intriguing. Astronomers believe that the merging of the Milky Way and Andromeda will not result in a catastrophic collision of stars. After all, space is vast, and stars are spaced far apart. Instead, it will be a slow dance of gravitational forces, causing the two galaxies to slowly stretch, twist, and eventually fuse together into a brand new galaxy. Some suggest that this new galaxy could be called Milkomeda or Milkdromeda. However, as the galaxies collide, their supermassive black holes will likely converge as well, sparking a new and intense period of star formation in the aftermath. With this collision, new stellar structures will form, possibly creating an even more magnificent cosmic display in the future sky. For life on Earth, this event may not pose any immediate threat, as the collision will unfold over millions of years. But what about future civilizations? Will they witness the collision in real time, perhaps from a planet in the new galaxy? The possibilities are endless, and the collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way is sure to redefine the very nature of the universe as we know it. It's a reminder that even the most stable elements in the cosmos are subject to change, and the future of the universe is written in the stars. And there you have it, the Andromeda Galaxy, a giant in our cosmic neighborhood with mysteries that continue to fascinate astronomers. Isn't it amazing to think about the vastness of the universe right next door? If you're as amazed by the wonders of space as we are, make sure to keep exploring with us. And if you love discovering the secrets of the universe, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more adventures with space facts.